What up, man? I'm kicking off another live. Only three people looked at the other one. It's Friday night. I know everybody's out. But I had to do it again because I got this new microphone. But I had the little wind thing on it. And it sounded great when I listened to it. Then I uploaded it and it like plinged me back. And I looked at it and I was like, my voice was super low. And I was like, oh, man. Damn. But I had a bunch of technical difficulties. So I'm going to repost the same live, same conversation. I did a card reading, and I want to do a quick recap on 2020 and all the coincidences we had, that you can call them coincidences. Okay, 2020 started off, when it really started off was when George Floyd got the knee to the neck. Okay, and I'm not happy about it, but it happened. But what happened after that? Dude was screaming, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And then it's almost been 2 years now, and we still in these masks. Okay? Coincidence? If you say so. Who took advantage of that? Old Nancy Pelosi got them damn African dashikis because he's black, so she's got to get an African dashiki. Dude's never been to Africa. We all know that. Dude's a criminal on the fentanyl, right? And so she's got to do that. And what does she do? She takes a knee, like Colin Kaepernick, the poster child for BLM. And now we got this BLM all of a sudden after the couple of years that is so irately mad about some slaves from 300 years ago. And what happens after they do the knee? They go in peaceful protests and do $2 billion worth of damage. Coincidence? I don't know. Looks more like a pyramid scheme. And the people at the top are trying to communicate with their puppets to get to their ground troopers that we've seen over 2020, which I've always said they have. Okay, that sizzles out $2 billion over a couple months. And then this election comes, okay? And 2 weeks before the election, Bernie Sanders is on Jimmy Fallon's show talking about, oh, this is what's gonna happen. This literally describing what happened in the election with all the ballots and everything and stuff. So I don't really want to go there, but if you look it up on Jimmy Fallon's show, Bernie basically just tells you everything. People are like, well, why? They get new to conspiracy theories in 2020. You know, that's why they got you with the Q and all that. So people are like, why do these people have to tell you what they're gonna do? These satanic groups and everything. Well, they probably, it'd be a good idea to tell all their ground troops that they have everywhere on like a real popular show, okay? And so you hear it and you're like, oh, that's great. And then the people that are like running the polls or whatever, they hear it a different way. You dig, you kind of putting two and two together, or it's just a coincidence. It could just be all one big coincidence too. So I could be wrong, anyways. But with that being said, I did a couple card reads because what I had to do is I had to start reading the energy because I realized we were under some type of spiritual attack. And a lot of people go, oh, we're in a spiritual attack. They can't tell you what the hell that means. That's as far as they go. They're like, we're a spiritual attack. I pray at night, and that's all I do. Not me. I say, what the hell is going on with the universe? What's going on? We got to start talking. So I started doing card reads. So I did a bunch of card reads because I needed to figure out the energy. And what I did card reads on were a lot of the popular people in the media, especially these talk show hosts. And I've got them all logged on my Rumble, on my YouTube, what I saw, and I was able to pick up on the energy. And then finally, when I saw the grand attack, I realized Trump needed to step back and Biden needed to come in because y'all needed to be woke up. There's the only way, because they had ginned up some type of spirit with these Georgia Guidestones, with everything they've done, because I am in the mystic realm and I know about all that and I've seen what they did. And I actually pulled this card. I'm kind of glad I'm doing this live again. This is the card I pulled that was this evil amongst us. It was on the Trump returns card pull I got. So on my Rumble, on my YouTube, this evil spirit was on us, right? And it had been starting to be lifted because this is a bluebird, little blue hummingbird that was coming to give us enlightenment. The more that we fought it in 2020, the more that the thorns got into us. We were this swan right here, but it was leaving, okay? And it was leaving, but it did a lot of damage and stuff, and people were asleep. But that's the veil being lifted. You see it? Okay, now what's coming out? I told, and then the thing is that Trump's gonna come back, and information, whether it's from him or any other people, is gonna come, and that information is Dr. You Know Who, Dr. Falsey's emails and all kinds of stuff's coming out, and we can see who is spreading it and who is blocking it. You understand? You're on the dig. We could see now. We're being enlightened. We're like, whoa. And these are the people that were asleep too. They're like, what the hell was that? And a lot of people in this evil thing that was on us is leaving because it was all ginned up to go after one man. And so when that dude, Orange Man Bad, stepped aside, we were able to wake up. Now, fast forward to that, from that to this, and this is the one I liked. Okay, I'm glad I'm redoing this card pool because see how this purple one at the top? Look at this purple at the bottom. So that's what was on us now, right now. And I said this in the card reading. I said when the cat's away, the mice will play, and they're gonna bleed themselves out slow. Now look at the bleeding. They're bleeding themselves out slow, and they're trapped. Now their little magic stuff they did over 2020. I am glad I'm doing this live again. This little evil they did, this little evil purple. See the purple spirit? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that card read. Boom. It doesn't have its target. Its main target was Trump. So when Trump stepped aside, it went after them and encircled them. It said, "Okay, I need food. You promised me something. I gave you something. Now it wants its pay." And now they're bleeding out slow. Yep. That's where we're going into. And that brings this little guy, which I don't really like this card, but in this case, the evil is taking its capture. It's taking its pay. It's putting them to sleep. It's like, all right, I got all I could, and now you guys are coming with me. And that's that wreath. Pay attention to that wreath in this card reading, okay? Sometimes it means something else, but look at that wreath. See it? And now it's captured them. So it's going to capture them. It's going to put a lid on them now. It's got what it can. It's giving them what they wanted. And now it's like, all right, I gave you what you wanted. Now I'm coming for you. And they're just like, they took that knee. Remember when Nancy Pelosi took that knee with those dashikis on? That was her taking a pledge. Don't get mad when the devil comes to collect. If you sold your soul, don't get mad when that devil comes to collect. You sold your soul, don't get mad. But this is what's coming. I said this in other card readings too. I said this in a card reading about 2021 and everything, that there will be a harvest, a fruitful harvest, and there will be a light at the end of the tunnel, light at the end of the road, rainbow at the end of the road. I said in a few different card readings. This is it right here. This is the Ace of Wands. And you can see right there that wreath. There's a wreath right there. And that's the sun behind. These are clever little foxes. And this right here is the energy of a new spark. There's been a new spark. There's a new spark coming. Okay? It's enlightenment. Look at that's enlightenment. And that's the light at the end of the road. There is enlightenment. Okay? It's coming. And the Fool card can mean a bunch of different things. But this right here is the Fool card. This is us taking the leap. We're on the precipice. And we have to take that leap eventually. We're like, dude, we got to change this. We got to get out of this. We got to do something, you know? That's the Fool card. So are we gonna make a foolish jump, or we're gonna make an educated jump? Well, with the enlightenment that's coming, which is coming right now, we're gonna have the enlightenment to make a educated, I believe, jump, to be able to be like, we have to wake up and just be like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna just say Trump's okay. This is what's gonna be for a lot of people. Okay, Trump's not that bad. Anything's better than Biden. Take the leap. Take the leap of faith. I had to. I wasn't a big Trumper before 2020. I was busy doing my own thing. Oh, this is a cool card. Okay, now I am glad I'm doing this live again because this is a cool one, right? Because this is the draining of the swamp. Okay, you see right here is the swamp is being drained. Okay, and what's happening is the Pied Piper is singing a little song, and this is money. This is coins, and it's going into this new thing, and a new thing's being built right now. The universe is building a new one. It's got to drain the swamp. How appropriate is this, right? So that's gonna happen. That has to do with Trump coming back and everything. And sorry for you never Trumpers, but you're always just gonna have. He's on a motorcycle on the street. I live right by a street. But the energy's changing. The swamp is being drained. It's happening. We're moving forward. Right now we're at the point where the information is coming out. I had to do a card read because it's so much information I couldn't keep up. Like I said, Dr. Falsey's emails came out, and those are damaging. The fake news is having a hard time. It's just broken. It's broken. I still say watch out for false flags. Keep your head on a swivel. Just keep those cell phones handy. Is the biggest thing you could do. Is the only thing you can really do. Hold on, let me get a little sip of my drink, my little rum and coke. Yeah, so as we continue to move forward, be careful of the false flags. I don't really see any false flags in here, but When an animal's desperate and wounded, I mean that's when they're at their most vicious. So be careful for that, especially at these rallies. Don't fall asleep because you had a good rally in Ohio. I think he had it in Ohio. Yeah, he had it in Ohio. Yeah, he did because he liked the lawns. Don't get sleepy, okay? And these people are going to continue to wake up. You're going to have to be patient with them because it's going to be like they're going to have epiphanies like, oh my God, it turns out. Because the universe actually just did a smooth one on him. They threw in Biden. It was like I said earlier, it was like a little hand grenade. He just was like, oh, you want that? Okay. And the hand grenade, bam, it just blew off. And they're like, oh, shit. They needed to wake up. How else was the universe going to wake up all those never-Trumpers? How else was the universe going to get into the Democratic side? You know what I mean? How else? It was going to show you what a piece of crap this person is. And now you've got them at odds with each other. Kamala Harris is calling Joe Biden the Titanic. She said he's sinking. Dude, you guys don't know that when they were doing the primary and they were running to who's going to be the president, the Democratic presidential nomination, all Kamala did, her shining moment, her shining star, she went up on stage, called Joe Biden a racist, and that was it. And you never saw her again. And they were like, she's going to be the vice president. It's just a train wreck. And so you had to see the train wreck because most of you weren't paying attention. Most of you had jobs. Most of you had families. You weren't doing it. But it was a train wreck just coming into the station. And a lot of us were like, because me, I wasn't a Trumper before 2020. I'm not even a Trumper. He's not that bad. I keep telling people, I'm like, he's not all that bad. But you guys just got brainwashed. Dude, you got to know there's been a brainwashing now. If you haven't seen it, I don't know. You're just an idiot. Seriously, if you haven't noticed the brainwash, you are an idiot. These people are like, I had my own son's mom send me the most racist text I ever had. It was a white and a black Jesus, and the white Jesus had a MAGA hat, and above it was the most racist words ever. I was like, I hope you weren't the artist of this rendition, and what website did you go to get this thing? Because this is like racist 101, and she was just like, you like Trump? Here's some racist stuff. And I'm like, this thing is all divided with the black and the white, and oh man. Anyways, man, that was 2020. So I did a little recap. There's good stuff on the horizon. Like I said, there's so much information I couldn't keep up, so I just asked the universe to tell me what's up. I'm glad I had to do a second live tonight. Anyway, I hope my voice comes out better. I put the microphone on top and I took the little wind. Look at, I had this little wind thing on it, and it made my voice low. So anyway, I'm investing. I'm gonna start doing more lives and seeing what's up. Hopefully this comes out good and I'll have to do another one. Actually, I won't do another one. I will just leave it up. But the little mic's right here up top, so I think it'll be good. Look at, check it out, my little mic. It's so cute. Come here, little Mikey. Look at it. There's this little mic. Oh, it's called a Wobble. Oh, you guys, dude, this is called a Wobble. I got it at Best Buy. And look at, this little plug just goes in your phone. You guys, if you guys want to do little things. So let's see how this works. All right, that's what I'm using. You just plug it. I got it at Best Buy. It's called a Wobble Romney or something. It's like $60. So if you're thinking about doing podcasts, look at that, dude. It's just a little wire. It plugs into my phone. It's got this little clip which is vibrating, and then it's got this this thing which I had on it earlier, and I had it behind the phone, and it sounded really good until I uploaded it. So check it out. So let's see how that sounds. I'm gonna upload it right now. All right, man. Look at it. It moves. So like when you're out in the wind, this will cover the wind. So let's see how it sounds with the wind. Actually, let's do a test. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm out. But yeah, dude, you can put it in your phone. It comes with a little clip. Oh, there it is. There's the name of it. Roby. What is it? Joby. All right, right there, dude. $60. And then it'll go onto this little clip right here. And I had it on the phone earlier, but it was bringing my phone down because I got it on the little light. All right, man. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later. I'll come up with something else crazy to talk about. I'm just different, man. I'm not just gonna read the news. I'm gonna come up with like some spiritual aspect of it because people want a spiritual war, but they don't know what that means. All right, man. Peace out.